channel. My name's Amy D and I am so excited to finally film this video because I have been waiting until I could film this video to open up my Nespresso machine, and all because I wanted you guys to open it with me. I literally have not untaped it, have not opened it, have not used it, have not done anything with it, but posted it to let you guys know that I finally received it. So first things first, this is kind of hefty. It's heavy, y'all. If you are into coffee, welcome. I'm a coffee lover. I love coffee. And if you don't know, I recently actually got the responsibility of living on my own. And so that has pushed me to want to budget a little bit more with my expenses. And with that comes coffee. I love coffee. I love coffee bean. I love going to pick up coffee for work. I have a 9-to-5 and actually to just drink it. So I am literally drinking coffee every single day. And for those of us that visit Starbucks, Dunkin', any sort of coffee shop, we know, especially if you want like a non-dairy option, we know that our coffee can be up to $6 or $7 a day. So if you actually do the math, 6 times 7, y'all, literally. Let's do the math together. 6 times 7 is 42. 42 per week, okay? $42 a week. And usually if you go, maybe one day you'll pick up a bagel, maybe one day you won't, maybe one day you will. So let's just round that up to $50. From $50, that's in 1 week times 4, because there's 4 weeks. That's $200 a month that you are going to be spending in coffee every single day. And that's if you get coffee 7 days a week. But for those of us that are coffee lovers, we usually just find any reason to go get coffee. So I actually wanted to start looking into a coffee maker that I could personally use, that I would like, and that I would want to actually use every single day, because I don't like iced coffee. I like iced lattes. And for those of you guys that don't know the difference, iced coffee is made with water. Iced latte is made with your choice of milk. So buying a regular Keurig for me was not the business, because I still wasn't getting the consistency of the coffee that I wanted it to be, or the flavors. So I was like, you know what? Let me look into it. But guess what? My sister actually decided that she wanted a coffee maker first. And so she did all kinds of research, literally as I was thinking, without her even knowing that I was going to start doing research myself. And she actually bought this machine that our friend Rosa suggested her to buy. So I tried the coffee with her. I started doing research regarding lattes, and Rosa loves lattes. She knows I love lattes and what you need. So she was like, girl, this is where you want to go. So I was like, bet. I found this special at Costco. It's literally the same special that my sister got. I got the Nespresso machine, and it tells you right here inside what it comes with on the right here. So inside the box, there's 42 coffee espresso capsules. There is a $35 off your first Nespresso.com order. There is a descaling kit to keep your coffee tasting exceptional. And there's also a 2 capsule recycling bags that come in here. Now, something that you may not know, whenever you go to Target or any regular store, your Nespresso machine is gonna come by itself. It's not gonna come with a frother, and it's also not going to come with the different mugs and jars. So I got this deal, you guys, for $179.99 plus tax. It ended up coming out to $197, which is the $200 that I would spend in 1 month for every single day buying myself some coffee. You do the math and tell me if it's worth it or not. I literally put up on Instagram, like, is it worth the hype? Is it just the hype? Like, what's up? A bunch of you guys were like, get it, you're gonna love it. And obviously with anything that you make, if you put your own taste into it, if you actually get the flavors of coffee that you like, then you're going to find what formula works for you best, and you're actually gonna stop buying coffee from coffee shops. Now, I will tell you this. This does not mean that I will never buy coffee from the shop ever again, because who are you talking to, okay? And obviously I'm not home 7 days out of the week, but long term, it is a great investment. Now this video is not sponsored, so I will literally give you guys my honest opinion on it, on whether I think it's worth it or not, on whether it's going to work out for me or not. And honestly, you guys, before I had this, I also have a less expensive option for those of you guys that don't want to invest in an espresso machine, which we can talk about in a whole other video. Let me know down below if you guys want me to share with you my coffee recipes for those of you guys that do not want to invest in one of these, but still want that iced latte or that hot latte that you like. Now, I prefer iced coffees, iced lattes, my drinks to be iced, and so this was also something that worked for that. Not every single machine works for it. So let's open it up. As I told you, it's literally taped. I have not opened it at all. So we're gonna do this together. Y'all ready? Let's go. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, first things first, we have a big Nespresso box. I'm assuming this is where the pots actually come in. And let's see. Ooh. Yes. So this is where the Nespresso shots come in, and it comes with Colombia, Mexico, and Stormio type of coffee, which we can review because I actually also, you guys, because I knew that my Nespresso machine was coming, I bought myself, let me not show you guys my address, but I bought myself from Amazon this thing that I actually got from Stacy's Amazon. I was like, oh, that looks like a good idea. It looks like it's gonna look neat. Basically, you are going to store your pots into this thing. This does not come with the deal at Costco, but I think it was only like $12 at Amazon, so you can go ahead and buy it as well and make it all look neat. Of course, you have the instructions, and then here is here is the Nespresso coffee machine. So let's see, I have to find a place of where I actually want to put it in the kitchen. Right now, I do have visitors at home, and so I want to make sure that it is out of people's way, but also wherever I want to have it so that it looks perfect in my kitchen, but also so that it's handy in the mornings for me to use. So I'll figure out a place in the meantime that I, you know, for today, it'll just be like I just want to open it already. So, okay, so we are going to find the actual, what do you call this? How do you say? You guys know what I'm talking about. Nobody really goes through this. If you actually go through your manuals, please comment down below. I really want to know that you take the time to do it, because a lot of us don't. And that's exactly why we mess up a lot of the new things that we get. But I watched enough YouTube videos, you guys, to figure out how exactly to do this so that I don't mess it up and so that it's perfect for this video and for my coffee, because I have not had coffee today. I didn't stop anywhere to get coffee because I knew that I was gonna drink coffee again. And if there's one thing I don't do is drink coffee twice, because I do wake up very early. I don't wanna go to sleep really late or stay up, So we have another box. It says, what else? Okay, so I'm already breaking stuff. Let's see what this is. I want to show you guys everything that comes in there, because you guys get to decide whether you think this is worth it for you or not. So, ooh, this is cute. So I'm assuming we have different kinds of flavors here, so you can figure out which one works best for you or which one you like the most. I have no idea what each of these things mean, and some of them are bigger than others. Like, I'm assuming it's going to be for the size of coffee. Now, if you go ahead and open this up, which I think we can we? Oh, okay. So yeah, if you open this up, it'll tell you what's what the color of each one represents, and how the intensity of the actual coffee. So if you like espressos really strong, I would suggest the number 11. If you like and want iced coffee, maybe a number 4. I don't know. I'm learning with y'all. Okay, let's see. What else? Cartón. Okay. Oh, it's pretty. This is an espresso machine. Oh, I love new things. We're gonna go ahead and plug it in, you guys, just for the purpose of the video. Again, I'm assuming, so this actually, I'll show you guys where everything goes. And here is my frother. Ooh, I'm excited for this one because this is what makes your coffee or your milk or whatever you use, whatever type of creamer you use, this is what's going to make your coffee frothy. And you know that la espumita que ven arriba del café. Look at this picture. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm ready. Let's go. What? Okay, so here's the frother. It's all packaged, new, ready for you to use. Let's make sure. Okay. Now inside of here, you guys, I don't know if you can see in there. Hopefully. Let me get a light. You see that? That's the actual thing that twists, and it's actually going to froth your milk. So let's connect the frother as well. And okay, it looks like we have everything that we need. Now, what I will make sure to do is to wash these plastic things, because even though it comes new, you guys, I usually like to wash. You never know the chemicals that it may have. So let me wash this really quick, set it up, and I'll have you guys come right back because I cannot wait to try this coffee, okay? Let me tell you, I cannot wait. This is the bottle that the Nespresso machine comes with, and you actually attach it to the back. This is where it's gonna get its water from to actually be able to pour and filter out the coffee. So let me set you guys actually closer to the machine as I'm actually gonna start working on the coffee. Love this. I'm excited. All right, so now I actually have to choose what kind of coffee I'm gonna be getting. And honestly, I am probably gonna need a double espresso for the latte. So depending on what kind of coffee you're gonna be getting is what kind of, it's what kind of pod you're gonna be putting on the machine. The water is set. All I literally need to do is put the coffee into the machine. So let me show you guys. Right here we have a compartment where you can actually store some of your pods. This is right here, this one you can choose its different sizes depending on how big you're gonna do your coffee. So if you're doing like a long pour, then you would have it down here. I'm gonna be doing an espresso, which is why I put it all the way to the top, y'all, literally. Now here with the machine, you unlock it this way, and you unlock it this way, and if you were to have a pot in here, this pot would dispose itself all the way back here, and then you just put the new one in. And then literally when you close it, you would just do this and then click there, and by the pot that you put in there, it would know how much water to grab from back here. Isn't that fantastic? Like, it does all the work for you. Anyways, let me see. I'm not sold yet. At this point, I could still return it. I'm kidding. Let me figure out. I really don't know. Double espresso, we have, let me see. I want one that is not so hard. Let's try, I'm gonna try the espresso, and I'm gonna try the Voltesso, which is only a number 4. That's what I'm going to do. This is the pot I'm going to be trying. Let me figure out the whole frothing situation and I will start with the coffee process. Now, the creamer and the milk that I'm going to be using for my coffee today is going to be dairy milk. However, it is lactose free. So I'm going to be using lactate today. It's 2% milk. And for my actual creamer, Coffee Mate recently came out with this caramel flavor. You guys, I love caramel flavor. Like, that's literally what I always get everywhere, caramel flavor. And of course, we all love when we go to Starbucks, ever since I was in middle school, and they would like fill you up the cup with caramel, and like every sip of your coffee, you would, you know, just sip a little bit of this caramel sauce. We all love that, right? Like, I wasn't the only one that was obsessed. And before they started charging, I'd literally be like, extra, 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 extra caramel. Like, did you get all the extras? Because I want to make sure that the caramel sauce at the bottom is there, you know, literally. And then they caught on and they started charging 65 cents for every extra caramel. Like, y'all gotta chill. But anyways, I found this caramel sauce and I was like, this is perfect for my coffee. So I'm gonna be using this caramel sauce, and I'm going to be using the caramel Coffee Mate with some of regular milk. So let me start showing you how I'm going to be doing this. I am so excited. And of course, it depends on how sweet you like your coffee. If you like it super sweet, then you go ahead and put more creamer. If you don't like it that sweet, then you just put a little splash. Your girl likes it sweet, okay? Based on the instructions that it says here, you're supposed to do this for, let me see. So right here, the actual cup tells you that if you want hot froth, you just click it once. If you want it cold, you click it for 2 seconds and it'll make it cold. So, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Are you guys ready? We're gonna make this froth. So it's blue. Look at this, you guys. It is blue. Blue means that it's cold froth, and it's currently frothing in there right now. It's going to stop when it's ready on its own. I won't have to do anything. So now let's get the coffee ready. Now for my cup, I got literally a regular crystal cup, and I'm gonna put some ice in it. Here is my cup with ice, which, by the way, I forgot the caramel. See, I'm trying to do way too many things at once. Let me redo this. I'm getting rid of this ice and putting the caramel on my cup because we're not about to do this. For the first time, it's supposed to be 100%. Look at this, you guys. This is done and it already looks so, so creamy. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. Let's redo. Redo. Here's my cup. Now we're gonna put some ice. We have our ice. Now we're gonna put it in here. Okay. And we are going to start the process. So we do this, we do this, and we do this. And then, yo, I'm scared because this is, oh my gosh, don't yell at me. Yo, Yo, this looks so pretty. Okay, now frother bites. Are you guys scared? I'm scared. I have never felt this excited for coffee. Oh my Let's, oh my gosh, it's here. And like a true iced coffee drinker, we're going to gosh, Becky, look at her butt. I'm telling you. Yo. I just saved $6 today. I don't care what nobody has to tell you. What? Yo, this is literally the size of a grande coffee. And my grande coffee costs me about that much. Now, if you want more coffee, you want it darker, you like it darker, you like it stronger, just use the double espressos. Today I used the regular espresso because I didn't want to get all shocked up. But you guys, this is going to work wonders. I'm already in love. This is really, really good. And let me just tell you, because I'm not going to give all the credit to the Nespresso, you guys literally need to find out what toppings you like. This is what's going to do the trick, because yes, the frother is cool. The Nespresso, great. But what you will need is to know what flavors you like, and for you to be able to repeat them and be able to buy them and make that iced coffee here at your house, so that at whatever time you want to do it, you can have it accessible to you, to your friends, to whoever you would like to have it accessible to. This is going to be the only way that it works for you. And I can tell you from experience, because it does not matter. If I would have just bought the Nespresso and not the creamer that I like, and I would have just bought whatever cream, it wouldn't have made that big of a deal. But the fact that I got the things that I like, and this coffee tastes just like a coffee bean coffee, and you guys know how I feel about that coffee, it should say enough. I'm excited. I'm going to set up the pots pretty. I'm going to set this up pretty here so it could just be ready to go every single morning for me to make my iced coffee. And I'm excited for this journey. Oh my gosh. I did hear, you guys, that for the first order that you place on Nespresso.com, they actually send you a goodie bag. So the first order over $100, they send you a really cool goodie bag. So I'm excited for that. I don't really need to use it or buy it right now because I have pots to try. And I have these 3 other ones that they sent, which I'm super excited to find out what they're about. Now, another thing that I love, and I mentioned it earlier, I believe, is that all you have to do is put the water back there in that filter, and the Nespresso shop, based on whatever pot you put, is going to know how much water you need for your drink. So if you do like iced coffee and you want more water for the coffee that's in the pot, you're definitely, your Nespresso machine will know exactly what it's doing. I have the Keurig right in front of me, and this is a Keurig that Stacy bought when we lived together, and she's had it for years, and the Keurig just never gave me what it needed. You know what I mean? Like, literally hilarious. But one of the things for me, and it may not be big for everybody else, but to me, when, you know, your life is drastically changing and you're like, I have to budget here, or I have to do this here, you have to figure out ways of how you can save in certain areas, and coffee was one of those. But at the same time, coffee is just something that I love treating myself to, and I really needed to find something that was going to work for me, and I can definitely see this working in the long run. In fact, every single day. Of course, the pots are more expensive than the regular Keurig pots, but again, overall it's worth it, because the amount of pots you're going to get versus how much money you actually spend a year on Starbucks and Coffee Bean or this and that. I'm not saying it's not worth it, but I am saying that there are ways to minimize. And you guys have always asked me, what do you do to minimize this? Or what do you do to budget? Or how do you do it to live this and that? There's a lot of ways, and you have to find things that work for you and that you're actually gonna go through so that it works for your lifestyle and the things that you do. I'm so excited to have purchased this Nespresso machine. I'm so excited to be using it, and I'm so excited to have shared it with you guys. Let me know if you end up buying it. I do, and have heard of so many people that have purchased it. Even when I posted it last weekend, you guys, it had been in my cart for over 2 weeks, because it was literally like, should I get this? Should I not? What should I do? Oh my gosh, I don't know. And literally that day I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it because it's needed and because I feel okay with that, you know. So as long as you feel okay with that purchase, or Valentine's Day is coming, why don't you ask somebody to, you know, just pitch in or, you know, your boyfriend, your husband, whoever you have, girlfriend, be like, hey, you want to buy me an espresso shot for Valentine's Day? Or if you don't have anybody, for those of you guys that are like, I don't have a Valentine's, girl, be your own Valentine, okay? Or ask your friend to be your Valentine. Be each other's Valentines. Do a Valentine's brunch. You guys know what we did last year here with my friends. Not everybody has somebody, and you have friends, you know, you have people around you, and make them the people that you love and the people that you spend time on and do fun things with, like make Nespressos. So I'm excited. Thank you guys so very much for watching this with me. Until the next one, and I think the next one is going to be a juicy Q&A. I actually have it up on Instagram. By the time this comes out, the questions won't be there anymore, but that next video is juicy. You guys want to know a lot of things that I gotta really think about whether or not I'm comfortable on speaking about, but there's a lot. I'm usually very open and transparent with you guys. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Until the next one, bye.